Hello guys, this is Eddie. Don't forget to subscribe. This is GMC Truck and has a problem on transmission. Transmission hard shifting and idle surge. Now I am going to check first the fault code. This is the car V8 engine. The fault code is P0717. This is a 4L80E 4-speed transmission. P0717 is an input speed sensor. It says in the scan tool. I am here underneath the vehicle and to see the input speed sensor. This is the VSS vehicle speed sensor. I was checking the input speed sensor location. That is what we call the VIN 16 digit. It's a GMC Truck Sierra 3500 6.0 liter vin-U. It is very clear, it's shown in my all data repair. It's a 4L80E transmission. Now, I'm here underneath the car and I was found out disconnected input speed sensor connector. So, it appears in the scan tool. That is the input speed sensor. Without the scan tool, it is very hard to find out the fault because it doesn't mention the fault code. So the best way is you have to use the scan tool. That is the professional way. It is very easy to solve the problem. This is a matter of disconnected connector only. Now, I am fixing back the input speed connector and I will show you how to read the parameters and to check the transmission condition. If you know how to read the parameters and the value of each sensor and solenoid, then you will know the component slipping. You have to select the important data and then observe the value while you are testing the car. I'm on sitting on the passenger side because I want to monitor the value. If I am driving, I could not monitor alone. The first reading is the output speed sensor should be higher RPM than engine RPM on high speed. Second is if the commander gear is at 4 speed, the TCC enable must be on after 4 speed. Then
increase
the
the speed.
TCC duty cycle at high speed should be more than 95% duty cycle. The TCC slip speed after the 4 speed and the TCC enable is on and the TCC duty cycle is 95% above, the TCC slip should be at 30 or -60. Then the transmission output speed one more, is higher RPM than the engine RPM. For example, the OSS is 2500 RPM. The engine RPM should be 1500. If you got this value, then you have a good transmission condition. This kind of parameter reading, and you get the specified value, there is no sign of internal or component slipping. If the value doesn't meet, such as TCC duty cycle, TCC enable, or TCC slip speed, and you got a positive sign, like for example positive 100, positive 200, there is a slipping component in the transmission. When I was attending automatic transmission training, they didn't teach about these ideas. How do I know this? Because I used to read service manual if I have a free time. I will tell you one thing, not all the problems are in the book. To be a specialist automatic transmission mechanic, you must know all the function of the transmission, either it is mechanical or electronics. If you did the transmission overhauling and it was burnout clutch, if it is burnout clutch, you have to ask yourself and find out what are the causes of burning clutches. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Eddie. Have a nice day. God bless.